Good morning guys, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming. Back on Forza Motorsport 7, having a look at the November monthly challenges. So first off, you need to complete 10 races for monthly races, little boost for 300,000 credits. And you will need to do the November showcase. The first one of which, beat a rival in the Forzathon session in the featured rivals category, which is I think how you pronounce it. Then it's complete a race in a car from 1970. Then complete 2 races in a front wheel drive car. Win a race in a historic road racing division car. And complete 4 laps at Hockenheimring full circuit. Then of course is a multiplayer, which I haven't actually got into. I'm going to be totally honest with you at this moment. I haven't got into them yet, so this won't be in this video. But I've got enough to be getting on with. So going into a rivals event is the Forzathon session with the 2005 TVR Sagittarius, whatever it is. So that one, nice funky purple colour, I do like that. So it will be a rivals event at Brands Hatch Circuit, around the Grand Prix circuit. I've got my Day of the Dead driver gear on because this video did predate my November week 2 one, even though I'm actually doing all my editing sort of backwards in a way, but this should be uploaded before my November one, but if it isn't, this is why. So I've got my funky TVR, British car company, it's not too bad. Don't see many of them around because they're actually custom builds. They're actually hand built. They're very limited runs, so you don't really see that many on the roads. Although what I have noticed a lot of recently around where I live is a lot of Teslas, a lot of Tesla Model 3s showing up, which is really odd because we haven't actually got a Tesla dealership or any car dealership which actually sells them. So obviously the guys who've got these are getting them from somewhere. But you don't really see many TVRs around the place. I've seen a few Ferraris, Lambos. It seems every businessman's got a Porsche 911, you know. But you don't see many TVRs, but I suppose it's because they are made in limited runs. So I'm doing my lap. Apparently I've got to beat, what have I got to beat here? 3 hours 59 seconds, isn't it? No, 3 minutes 59 seconds, not 3 hours. I've got to beat 3 minutes 59 seconds on the lap of a Brands Hatch circuit. But considering this is only the step 1 of a rivals events, you're probably going to be able to do this in a fraction of a time with your eyes closed, because everything's set up so easily. So that everybody at least get 1 win, even when you're driving badly like me. You're going off the track onto a grass. I just take too much time just spinning my camera down and look at the car because I do like it. That looks really nice. The funny thing is, when it comes to Forza, I've been driving on Forza games since about 2014. I bought Forza Motorsport 5 because when I bought an Xbox, my PlayStation 3 was having issues, ended up getting bricked by a Sony update, and Sony were not very helpful other than, oh, pay us £100 to send it to us and we'll have a look at it. So I got a bit annoyed with Sony, and the Xbox One had been out for a little bit, and I've been looking at some of the games. I was liking the look of the Forza games and some of the other stuff. So one day I just sod it. I went into, it was actually Tesco's of all things, which is a supermarket in the UK. It's one of the biggest supermarkets in the UK, and they sell basically everything. And I went into Tesco's up the road from us, and I just bought an Xbox One. I bought an Xbox One, and with it I bought a Tomb Raider game because my wife wanted that, and I bought Forza Motorsport 5. I got it home, played it, brilliant. Loved it, absolutely loved Forza Motorsport 5, brilliant. And I had a TVR, man, it was a really fun car to drive. And then a few months later, probably not even that to be fair, probably a couple of months later, Forza Motorsport 6 came out, so I got that on pre-order from this shop in the UK called Game. It used to be quite good, but I'm not too keen on it now for multiple reasons. But I had it on pre-order from them, and I got the anniversary edition with the t-shirt and all this stuff, like, and I ordered it, got it, because it was an exclusive to them, and I sort of dropped off Forza 5 because the mechanics, the menus, just the whole experience was far better on Forza 6. I absolutely loved Forza 6. That was a game I really got into and hammered and completed. When Forza 7 was announced, I had the TV on there as well. When Forza 7 was announced, I was a bit sceptical because there's all stuff like loot boxes and stuff like this, and I was eyeing up Forza Horizon 3 at the time, because in the meantime I'd bought Forza Horizon 2 and quite enjoyed it, but it's not something that really sort of caught my attention too much. I was going, you know what, don't want to do it really, I'm just a bit bored of it. So I got Forza 7, like, now the TVR in there as well, so that's quite cool. But I've been talking a bit too long on this and I've made progress on this challenge, so I'm going back in. I've got to complete a race in a car from 1970. You may notice something on here on these races, but I sort of started with 6 on my race calendar, so it says complete 10 races. I started at 6. There is actually a reason for this. It's because these challenges obviously came out at the beginning of November, and I've already done a video and I've done my races for the first week in November, and those races count towards the monthly 10 races. So in my last video I did on Forzathon, where I did my November week 1, I did those races and that counted. So I've gone into this having already made progress on these 10 races, so I'm focusing more on the showcase with this. So this is a car from 1970. You can tell it's got that sort of cool American 1970s styling, and having a race around the short circuit at Rio, because on these I tend to do the same tracks over and over again. You may notice this, and whilst I do them because I like them and they're nice and quick, they do what I need them to do for video, and I do enjoy driving around them, but I thought, I'm going to mix this up a bit. I'm going to pick a few tracks which I don't tend to drive on very often, and I don't tend to do Rio. I've picked the short circuit because, again, I don't tend to do, when I do Rio, I don't tend to do the short circuit because it's like 45 seconds and it's done. So I've done Rio, I've done that challenge, and I can move on. I can see what I've got to do next. The Mercury Cougar, the R class. I can't remember if I've tuned that or not. I've got so many damn cars, I can't remember if I've tuned it. But that's quite cool, around the mountain circuit. You've made progress in November Showcase. Of course I have. Next step, complete 2 races in a front wheel drive car. And I need 2 more to get my September monthly, it's November, I'm getting lost here, I get my November monthly bonus. So that's 300,000 credits, and of course when I do the November Showcase it'll be 180,000 credits. The multiplayer is still down there. Like I said, I'm not doing it. Not at the moment. I might do that tonight or tomorrow or something. I've just been too busy with stuff. Because I've got this channel. I've got my Lost Phoenix Gaming blog, which I desperately need to catch up on. And it's just crazy to not have time. So I'm going to have to sit down and do that. And then if I get a chance, I'll do a multiplayers. I may upload a video, may not, depending on if I'm any good at it, to be fair. So going to this front wheel drive car, got the Circuit de Catalonia, got the GTR. It looks black, but it's not. It's like this weird metallic multi-tone something or another. But I do like my weird paint jobs on cars. I do, I quite like these little touches. It's one of those funny things that you can get a car which is just one colour or whatever. Even the metallic ones have a little glisten to them. And I drive a BMW 3 Series normally. That's my car, nothing special, just a 320D. And it's got this really cool paint job on it. It's black and it's like metallic, but when it's actually clean, which isn't very often these days, it just glistens in the sunlight and it looks sort of cool, and that's quite common on BMWs. Going for mad paint jobs, I've got a pink Cadillac. If you can have a Cadillac, it might as well be pink. It might be because I'm showing my age, and obviously it's a reference to music, isn't it? It's like pink Cadillac. You've got the disco song, Pink Cadillac, and then again you've also got Springsteen doing a song called Pink Cadillac. So you have to have a pink Cadillac, and it's one of these cars which I don't know if I've modded this. I think I have. Looking at the wing on the back, I think I've actually tuned this car, and it's a car which is infeasibly impractical. It's something which, quite frankly, you would not have as a daily driver, and you would not throw it round a track. It's something just to drive a bunch of drunk women on a hen night, right? I don't mean that to be sexist or anything like that. It is though, isn't it? It's like, maybe it's a British thing, I'm not entirely sure, but if you go out on a Saturday night for a meal or whatever like that, you do tend to see like these stretch limos, these caddies and stuff, just going down the road, because near where I live is actually a business which does this. They've got a stretch Hummer and everything, and you do see them just driving through town. If you're out on a Friday night or Saturday night for a meal, because I'm well past the age of going out and getting absolutely drunk off my face, there's a time and place for that. It's called university. But you see him and he's got the music blaring out of these stretched limos, and you got these just, I'll say it, pissed up women actually shouting and stuff. It's sort of comical in some respects and sort of a tragic reflection on society in another, really. But no, it's one of these cars which is infeasibly impractical. You just look at it and go, this is designed for one purpose, and that's just to try and look flash and try and just go, look at me. It's not a daily drive. You can't take corners too well in one of these. So I thought, let's paint one pink in lieu of the song, because I do that. I actually do things I can reference song lyrics or film titles and stuff like this. When I used to blog more than I do now, because I used to have a general blog, I used to actually do all my posts as references with song lyrics as the titles. But I don't have time to do that stuff these days, because I'm too busy doing this stuff and like working and having a family and all this lot. But I've got the Caddy limo that's gone round. So that's your 2 races and in your front wheel drive cars, which means I've made the progress in the November showcase. And I've also completed the November monthly races, because like I said before, I had 8 races, I've done 2, that makes 10. And that's my challenges for this, so 300,000 credits in my bank. Next, with November Showcase, win a race in a historic road racing division car. And that's to work towards 180,000 credits. So let's have a look. What shall I do? Something different, something I don't normally do. Hey kids, it's the General Lee. And I've decided to actually race in the rain, because normally I don't race in the rain at all. Normally I just tend to do normal daytime, quick laps, different stuff. thought, no, what I'll do is I'll take this out in the rain, because this is a video where I want to try and do something a little different. This is where I want to look at it and say, okay, what cars have I got which I don't normally take out, and what tracks do I normally sort of just leave on the roster, I just don't do much with. So I thought, let's have a play with this, because I've got a few Forza videos to do, and with the Forza Weekly, with this monthly, and with Hot Wheels event challenges as well, which have come out just after I've done this, I thought, you know what, I'll do something different. Let's mix it up a bit. So I'm in the rain in my General Lee. I don't think you see much rain in Hazard County, do you? Not really keeping to a track, but in all fairness, if you're going to drive a General Lee, it means you're a bit of a rebel and you don't care for authority. I can't remember offhand what the name of the sheriff was in Dukes Hazzard. Roscoe P. Coltrane or something like that. Wasn't it Roscoe P. Coltrane? I can't remember. Anyway, you guys will probably tell me. So I've made the progress. I've got one more step to do, and that's complete 4 laps at Hockenheimring full circuit. That'll nab me the 180,000. Full circuit, Hockenheimring. What shall I have? The Hennessy Venom. I've got the Hennessy Venom. That's absolutely mad car. I did a Forzathon a couple of weeks ago, and I did a race, I did something, and the opponent to put me up against was in a Hennessy Venom, and that just launched, that just flew, that was unbelievably quick. I thought, I've got to have a play on this car. I've got one. I just want to have a look at this. So I thought, when it comes to this challenge, I'll do it. Nice quick car, 4 laps round the Hockenheimring. I thought, yeah, have a look at this, bright yellow. This is the thing about Hennessy. I mean, this is, as far as I'm aware, this is like an original Hennessy. It's not another manufacturer car which John Hennessy has picked up and modified, because that tends to be what Hennessy do. They tend to pick up an already pretty quick car and tune it to within an inch of its life and make something absolutely monstrous. But I may be missing something along the way with this, but I think this is an original build. It's not based on anything else. But so Hennessy Venom's crazy. I think they picked up, what did they pick up? They picked up, I think it's a Ford or something more recently, and did one. I can't remember offhand which one it is. But that's the pop-ups. You've made progress in the November showcase, and you've completed the November showcase. Rock and roll. So if I go into the Forzathon screen, it'll give me this pop-up telling me I've got 180,000 credits, which is absolutely brilliant, although I'm likely to blow these on cars, mods, different things when this race shop launches, which it will be in the next few days. I mean, I'm going to cut down. You can see I did this before week 2 went live of November, so I'm sort of doing this a bit out of order in a way when it comes to editing and doing stuff, but I did do these challenges beforehand. So what I'd like to say, guys, is thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this useful, entertaining, comical, whatever you get out of my videos. Hopefully you found it here. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like, hit subscribe to keep up to date with what I'm doing. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching and happy driving.